Hello everybody, welcome back to Destiny 2. I am Pythonicus and I'm going to do this little side series alone. So, Shadowkeep is the latest expansion of Destiny 2 saga, I guess you'd say. It was released literally 8 days ago as of this recording. And it is very, very different from what you have already seen so far in the LP. So, I had to actually make a new Steam account for this, which, by the way, the game is now on Steam if you didn't know, and most of it is now free to play. So if you wanted to dip your toes, now is the perfect time to try and get into it. But, as some of you in the thread have mentioned, it is a little more difficult than it used to be to actually get in and start understanding things. So that's why I wanted to do this little series here, to try and kind of ease you into it. Whereas before, the game operated much like the first game did in that you had levels, and then you had your light levels. This game, as of Shadowkeep, has decided to do away entirely with the levels and just give you a base light level to work with, and then asks you then to proceed to increase that power level, or light level. In this game it's called power. I don't know why they changed it, but here we are. So like I said, I had to make a brand new Steam account. This is actually going to be the first time I'm seeing this along with you guys, but having had played Destiny 2 for the last 3 years, you know, I wanted to share my insight towards what kind of things to look out for, what to do. And as per usual, this character customization doesn't really matter. You know, just play around with it, have fun, see what you want. This Titan, we will likely not see it besides this series, but who knows? Things might happen. Alright, we're good to go. Let's not waste any more time. So as you can see, I'm getting Steam achievements here. Unfortunately, I kind of forgot to turn those off. But it's fine. Everything's fine.
Guardian? Eyes up, Guardian. It worked. You're alive. You don't know how long I've been looking for you. I'm a ghost. Actually, now I'm your ghost, and you? Well, you've been dead a long time. So you're going to see a lot of things you won't understand. This is fallen territory. We aren't safe here. I have to get you to the city. Hold still.
Don't worry, I'm still with you. We need to move. Fast.
So, if you've either played the first game yourself or have watched the LP we did, Fox and I, of the first game, you might recognize this. This is a direct parallel of the beginning of that game, with a few twists.
This place is an old cosmodrome, a Russian spaceport. It's quarantined now, and quite dangerous, but our only way forward is through that wall.
So, you now have access to your double jump quite early, before you had to actually level up and grab it.
To get you back to the city. To do that, we'll need a ship.
But first, I need to find you a weapon. Let's keep moving. It's a risk, but I'll get us more light. Hard military system, check. Frayed wires and rust, check. When I flip this switch, expect trouble. Not good. They're definitely not happy to see us. There's a rifle. Grab it.
And as you can see, all of our abilities are starting to light up in that bottom left corner there.
You're a Titan.
We have literally all of the things we wouldn't have had in the first game at this point. like I said, the first game expected you to level up and grab those abilities yourself. Also, bear with me a moment, I have to change my sensitivity. The game starts you off pretty high on that list. So, gotta slow it down just a tiny bit. There we go. But yeah,
Stay focused. If your tracker
this
glitches, there's
version
trouble.
of this quest is quite different. And in a lot of ways, it's actually a lot quicker and easier than the first game was. Mostly due to the fact that you do have all of your abilities. This game kind of definitely speeds up that process. And say hello to something else that's new with Shadowkeep. Finishers.
The Fallen are scavengers, alien pirates picking at humanity's remains.
So as long as you get an enemy about 30 to 40% health, you can actually engage in a finisher, which kills them the rest of the way. It's pretty neat, but I don't really use them all that often unless I have a reason to. That being said, they are helpful for, like, if you're facing a champion or an elite, and you get that prompt, you can kill them a whole lot quicker than with normal weaponry, that's for sure.
More Fallen. Hit them with everything you've got.
And new with Destiny 2 in general, this is the new Arc Titan Super, Fists of Havoc. Whereas before it was just a one-time deal. Nowadays it's a bit more like Arc Blades used to be for the Arc Hunter class. You get to keep it around for a while and do some real damage.
Keep pushing forward. I'll locate a ship we can use to fly home.
But seeing as how this is kind of a rehash of something we've already seen before, there's not a whole lot to talk about.
Heads up.
That won't be covered in another
More trouble than I thought.
another few videos in the mains series.
They came looking for a fight. Give them one.
Oh, hello. Fallen Walker right off the bat. Let's just kill this thing. So say hello to my very, very favorite method of killing walkers. As soon as that core comes out, just stand on top of the thing and go to town. It's a little dangerous because when it recovers from that state, it does give you a lot of damage.
Keep fighting. I'm scanning for nearby ships.
And if you're even slightly below the power level they want you to be, that can easily kill you.
You're doing great. Focus on the Fallen.
So hey look, we just finished our first public event that wasn't actually a public event. So unfortunately to me, at least, you can't actually go into the Cosmodrome during most of Destiny 2. There's certain few events that'll take you in, but for the most part, there's a new destination on Earth that you're given in lieu of the Cosmodrome.
Right, I got a signal from an old jump ship. Let's track it down.
So I grabbed the Scorch Cannon, might as well use it to help people. Help take down that walker a little bit faster.
Guardian, we have to go.
Yes, we're going.
When we get to the city, you'll start to understand why I brought you back. The people, the promise of a brighter future, and the Traveler. Wait till you see it.
So all these tutorial prompts are coming up, but I kind of already know what I'm doing, game. Relax a bit. So yeah, the base power level now is 750. Max is somewhere in the range of 980
Here
or so.
we go. Let's take that ship.
So it's not too bad of a grind in order to get to the max at this point. That being said, there is still plenty plenty of grind in the game, if that's your bag.
Let's take a look at your new ship.
It's been here a while. Hasn't made a jump in centuries. We're lucky the Fallen haven't completely picked it clean.
Will it fly?
I can make it work. Okay, it's not going to break orbit, but it just might get us to the city. Now, above that transmat. Bringing you in. We can come back for them when you're ready. Let's get you home.
And note the absence of the Exo Stranger in that cutscene. Very interesting.
I never knew you in life. Your first life, anyway. You died on a battlefield long before my time. Something special brought us together. They called it the Traveler. And when it arrived, it changed your world forever. It was a golden age. And for centuries, humanity thrived. Until it didn't. An ancient enemy pursued the Traveler across the universe. Humanity faced extinction. But the Traveler made a choice. Its sacrifice destroyed its ancient enemy and brought life to the ghosts. I am a ghost. More importantly, I'm your ghost. And you are one of the Traveler's chosen. You are a guardian. This is your destiny.
The last survivors of humanity's collapse call the city home. This is why I brought you back. To defend them. And to reclaim our lost worlds. We're here. The Traveler. The last city. Welcome home.
So, astute viewers may notice that something's up with the Traveler. I am not going to make any mention of that, because that is spoilers for the main series of this LP. And for those of you who don't know what happened to it, well, relax, it'll get explained in time. In the meantime, we're going to get to say hello to the new tower. Seeing as the old one kind of got a little messed up in the last video. So you can kind of consider this two separate timelines. Or rather, the same timeline, but with a significant time gap. So here we are. Our fresh new Titan.
Remain vigilant, Guardian. We may never quite be as safe as...
So something interesting is that new players that start up with the new light actually get themselves an Arcadia-class jump ship for free. Whereas older players of D2, they had to work for exotic versions, which took some doing, or some very good luck. Also, I had to fix one more thing about my setup there. Anyway, first step is talking to Banshee.
Let's get you back out there.
Now this may also be familiar, because this is basically how it went in the first game. The first step upon entering the tower, go talk to Banshee.
No substitute for a full magazine.
Welcome to the tower, Guardian. Beautiful view, isn't it? The Traveler is battle-worn and as mysterious as ever. But it remains the source of our immortality and the gift of our light. The city below. All those people. Survivors. Fighters. We are all that's left of humanity. And it's our duty to defend it by reclaiming our solar system from the enemies at our gates. Get to know the Tower, Guardian. You have many allies here. Then, when you're ready to get back in the fight, I've got a long list of hard targets ready for you to strike. Alone or with your fire team. Back to the front, Guardian.
So previously, strikes were kind of locked behind story progression. Now it's more that you can do it anytime you really wish to. Which seems to be the main focus of the new light. It's saying, okay, forget all the story, just go wild, go fight things, go explore. Level yourself up. It more embraces the sandbox nature of Destiny.
I hear you survived the Cosmodrome. That's a tough place to start your new life, Guardian. I'm impressed. But there are many battles left to fight. Look around you. The last city. Its people. This is our home. But this home is not safe. We must protect it. That is a Guardian's duty. We must take our fight beyond these walls. Push back the forces that threaten our existence. To that end, I will help guide you as you explore the wider worlds of our lost frontier. Adventure awaits, Guardian. I know you'll answer its call. No, of course. Not here.
You can give me a discount or a good word. I can give you an installment plan.
Listen up, good people of the city.
Try the other one.
All right, and Ikora has given us our
I can give you an installment plan.
our quest to go to Earth again, to the new destination, the European Dead Zone, which we will be doing next time.
Must know more.
Because of course we can't outpace the main LP, not entirely at least. So yeah, I hope this sub-series comes in handy for the new players. But that's it for this video, and I will see you next time.